Hello guys, what's up? This is Scher talking. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about Battle with Slugger. This is the second part of the event. It started for Halloween with Castle Party and Final Trial. In this event, we were facing Slugger on the second part of the event, and this is still better to farm than running Battle with Slugger. Why? Because Slugger now has way more HP since it comes alone in a single wave. Here we had an easy way to farm since we could determine which one will be attacking on the second turn, which one will be killing the first enemy, and that is still the best event to farm. But then, now we have the chance to get a new mass martial arts weapon. This new martial arts weapon will drop from any stage, and it's actually good to have this one if you skip it farming story mode. So you have this chance by looking, well, here. You have to bring one of the featured characters for Halloween. So the spawn is good enough, but it just gets replaced in the future if you also don't want to farm this too much. I farmed some copies of Agility Plus, that's the best one you can. So this fight here is actually interesting. We have stage number 15 to talk about farming or stage romancing. Stage romancing is not that hard. It's actually one of the easiest fights for romancing recently. And I want to explain, well, the guy is the same, but now he attacks more often, so we have to discuss how he works. This guy here attacks with a plethora of different stuff, like all three physical types, then heat, boom, poison, stun and paralyze. He doesn't paralyze as much as I saw in my run, so I don't know if that's important, but there is accessories that increase your resistance. And I'm also using the strongest resistance squad right now. I'm using Tigers Den. This one is pretty nice, and let's explain the first strategy, because this one is more about sustain, surviving, and just killing this slowly. I still don't have a new Princess White Rose, that's why I'm using the old one. I can even miss with her, like I say in her review. Her intelligence and agility are pretty bad right now. We're getting more will help us decrease the spell damage from this boss, but also help decreasing the chance of being inflicted with any status ailments. And then we can just heal status ailments with Princess White Rose with help of Ray of Hope. At least this one still does that. And then what I have here is the Matriarch. Well, we only need one buffer. It can be either Matriarch or Nawal's Daughter. Nawal's Daughter is more defensive. Matriarch will just help out more because we have in the front line two martial artists. They are Cat and also Cotton. Why we have this? Because, well, I could have just used one in a Tiger Shark formation. This formation decreases damage as well, so that's why I'm using them. So sometimes if I get attacked against Cat, Cat will counter and also get a chance to recover BP. And that is the same case with Cotton. Cotton, when gets attacked, he can also counter with Pretty Hit. That gives him more taunt, and he is also very tanky and can self-heal. Then we have for damage Leon, Matriarch, eventually can do damage as well. But, well, the frontal characters are the ones that will be doing more damage. Also, Cat can debuff both STR and Intelligence. In her review, I forgot to mention very specifically that she can always debuff. There's no chance involved. She always debuff. The bad thing is that she does not do damage at all, and 6 VP is still a little too much, but because some boss fights we use both Intelligence and STR, this also helps a lot. So that's, give a look on this strategy. This one is the slowest one, but it also works pretty fine. Let's go. So the battle started, and well, when I tried this first, sometimes my Princess White Rose was missing the chocolate ball. That's why I said at Halloween Princess White Rose is so good, because she fixed this problem. But let's start with using this, and then Matriarch will Spin of Victory, eventually buffing Intelligence as well to increase the chance of not missing this anymore. So Spin of Victory, Lee will not attack now, we can just save VP. Cat will just use Cat's Claw because this is a sheep attack that can keep being used, or Feline Dance. Let's start with Feline Dance to debuff. And then Cotton will save VP or use Pretty Hit. We can use Pretty Hit to get Taunt. Taunt is important here as well. Interesting that only one got hit here. But we also got Poison. So we just debuffed the two status, and this is an interesting thing. When you attack this boss, there's a chance that he will just buff his own will. And because of that, you prefer to use physical attack instead of magical attacks. Okay, so now we can just use Chocolate Ball again, and Peon of Victory. We can use Imperial Glory if you want, just to guarantee that, well, we have enough intelligence to know their status. Right now we don't seem to need a buff, I mean a heal, so buffing the squad may seem interesting. I only used this once in a boss fight with Leon, but time to use another debuff, and then Cotton will just keep using Pretty Hit for now. As you can see, we are already evading attacks, even with this formation. We debuff for 2 status now. And from now on, it's almost impossible to lose. We can use Ray of Hope on Cat just to guarantee that she will survive. And keep using Pin of Victory. With Cat, we can use Cat's Claw to free attack. With Cotton, we can keep getting more chance to being hit by using Pretty Hit again, or we can just use Stomp Plus to, well, store some power. For now, I'll use Pretty Hit. This strategy is defensive, it's a guarantee that you will win by using this, but it takes time. What did I just do here? I don't know why. Thought I just target the Cat instead. Well, we'll have to heal again. We are accumulating BP here. We can use Stomp Plus already if we want. Just to get some damage out of this. As you can see, he's buffing Will all the time. Eventually, we will be in some difficulty to debuff his agility with Princess White Rose. Now Leon got poisoned. No worries, because eventually we will have enough BP to use Steel Blade Light. We can choose to save BP now, I think we can, since we are getting close to an overdrive. Next turn may be the time. Because of that I will save VP. Actually we can just keep using Cat's Claw because it recovers. Anyway, let's use Pretty Hit. Cotton hardly takes damage here. The Cat's not on overdrive yet. Strange. We will use another turn then. I prefer. I don't know, I think I'll use Ray of Hope just to guarantee that Leon will survive. Cat's Claw. Pretty Hit. We can keep using Pretty Hit like crazy. Because he just gets attacked, even in this formation that's not designed to have a character being attacked all the time. So we got attacked and then Leon is just, well, poisoned again. Strange, huh? We are buffing. Well, we are not buffing Will because we are not using Onawa's daughter, okay? But it's time to overdrive. We can use Chocolate Ball. Well, we don't have VP with Matriarch. What a waste. Well, let's save. What can I do with you, Leon? Save VP again. We can use Fellini Dance now. Do we have enough VP again? Fellini Dance will decrease the chance of being inflicted with status ailment, since the buff intelligence also decreases the chance. Cotton is never hit since the start of the fight. Impressive. I like how to play with Cotton. Depending on the content, if the enemy is weak to, well, blunt, it makes sense. Now time for full overdrive. We'll probably win on this moment. We'll have to use Pin of Victory since we cannot use Heaven's Dive. Time to use Steel Blade Light. Cat Rhapsody. Stomp Plus. Look at my cat here. Well, we didn't win yet, but it's just a matter of time. This is how you can just control the fight to not lose. But not the fastest strategy. I'm telling you, we have better ways to do this. We managed to debuff 2 times with Cat's Claw. Very good RNG here. It's dead. As you can see, Cotton eventually does a lot of damage like a nuker by using Matriarch. Matriarch buffs both STR and agility, so makes him insanely powerful in a formation like this. But this was the slowest strategy. Let's do another one. Well, the second strategy is very offensive. I want to explain this. I'm using Deadly Pierce formation, and you have to survive turn 1. If you survive turn 1, you're almost guaranteed that you win this fight. Well, we have Summer Final Impressed by inheriting Imperial Shield from her new style. Yes, the Global X style. Why? Because we will use this on turn 2 and turn 3 to negate all damage. And then what we have here is Fuse, the second version of Fuse, because Rofus is bad here since he stops the shield from working when he's paralyzed. So we will be using Trilling Snipe only. And then there is Commando Emilia. You just need Bullet Dance. You can get Global X Emilia by inheriting this. And I have Summer Elizabeth here for Dual Hammer. And in the middle there is Red for punishing combo and then just Hummingbird all the time. That should be good enough, but then you have to survive turn 1. Let's go. And okay, as the battle started, let's just hope that we survive turn 1 because we'll not be using the shield on turn 1. So, we can already go with full damage as well. We can go for Dual Hammer, Trilling Snipe, Bullet Dance, and Punishing Combo. But for Final Empress, we just save VP. If you have a good RNG, you don't even need a shield. To be honest, I finished this without even... Yeah, you see? We need to restart. Okay, the battle started. Now we just have to do the same stuff again. And survive. Talk twice, please. He doesn't want to. At least he didn't got poisoned. 1-2 hits. Nice. Now we have 2 shields. 4 HP, my god. Normal attack. Well, he can keep using Trilling Snipe. Or we can use Heart Generation. Well, he buffs himself for Dexter. I'll use this. Red can start using Hummingbird. And Imperial Shield is used now. Yeah, got a death and dexterity buff. We use another shield. Time for another Trilling Snipe. Two hits now. Now we are getting close. We will have to do damage now. I don't think this boss can kill all targets by itself, so that's why we will have to save VP for Overdrive. We can use another Heart Generation. Save 1 turn with Emilia. Next turn is the time I will kill. Don't worry, someone dies. You just won't kill 2 targets. At least I don't think so. Well, he didn't. And now it's time to just kill him with Overdrive. Dual Hammer. Trilling Snipe. Bullet Dance. Hummingbird. And, well, whatever is left. Fuse, you really help it here. Nice, we didn't even need the damage of Wall Hammer. So with this, you can see, this is the power of using 2 shields in a fight. And also explain that you can find alternatives. But this boss was designed for Halloween Cat to work, since she can debuff both STR and Intelligence, because he keeps buffing Will, so other debuffers will start failing. But, well, we can find alternatives. That's it. Okay, now we can run stage number 15. I want to show you 2 different types of strategies, maybe 3, that defeats this boss fast, but I don't think it's a very good place to farm, since, well, it takes time here. I still prefer the older event. But let's run with this. The first one uses all martial arts team with rapid transformation. Why? Martial artists are getting bonus status here, and, well, we have plenty of them that can do the job. Liza is old, I know, but she's still pretty strong. She's stronger than, well, Halloween Azami. We have Red, and also 2 characters that can use Stone Plus, Cotton and Rick. Well, at least Rick is free here, and Cotton is in a banner. Red was very recent in a banner again. That can be the same for Azami. The only old character is Liza, but if you don't have Liza, you can bring Boston. But as you can see, we didn't finish in a single turn. We needed an extra one, but then only 1 attack finishes, and that takes 6 moves. I still prefer the old one. The only strategy that I found that can bring 1 trainee, is by using Rofus, because that opens a little of a space since he attacks twice, and I'm using Rainbow Rangers with Azami, but it can be Liza. Liza is stronger, just showing you that she also works. Red, Rofus, and in the top it can be Liza, but remember, this boss buffs his own will, so the damage for her will not be that high. Still helps a lot dealing damage on turn 1. But you still need an extra turn. That is the problem, but if you're using 2 martial artists, they will deal damage very fast before the boss attacks again. Maybe your trainee can do enough damage to finish in a single turn, but I don't know, I think you'll probably need an extra one. And Azami is here training her skill as well, that's why I'm using her. Hummingbird will kill the boss, yes. Well, so that's it, guys. Hope this video helps you farm or just deal with romancing stage. If you want to support the channel, there are links here in the description. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye.